And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 1 Ultra Code F. I'm your host, Nick Legato, and we've got Bootylicious down there, Emma. And we're ready to go back to Giant's Cradle. Now that we've sorted all of that nonsense out, we are ready to go back to Giant's Cradle. Remember, it is worth fighting on the high seas at all times, just because you could run into a Mega Apple. And we're still at the point where killing one Mega Apple is practically one level up. So, like, why not? Fight on the open sea is just crazy not to. Sailing the high seas has never been so much fun. Speaking of fun, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm completely going the wrong way. Brilliant, Navigator! As like I said, fight as many of these battles as you can, because you never know when you're going to run into a Mega Apple, now that our migrant level's so high. Over the sea, let's go, man. We're shoving right off again. Not this time. You know what? I bet you that was the Mega Apple, too. Totally know it. Don't care, though, anymore. Because we're almost at land ho. So let's go ahead and head inside, shall we? The Giant's Cradle. Or Cradle of Filth, if you'd rather want it. It's the Cradle of Filth. It is kind of dirty. Just looking around, you can kind of see that it's a little dirty. Yeah, that in there is a little dirty. Dirty. Let's go ahead and head in here, shall we? And let's see. Forced battle. That means the enemy's here. Well, that just means it's a surprise attack against two giant dildo-looking things and a woman that looks kind of like a puppet. Evil creature or dangerous sex toy? We can't tell. I'm such a dick. Oh, great. Now we're gonna hit with darkness. The darkness is consuming me! Let's go ahead and analyze Raid Buster, since we don't know what Raid Buster can do. We'll Speed Fang the other Kneebot and see. Sounds Yiddish, doesn't it? Kneebot Shalom, biatch! As we are victorious. Hands down, guys. They stand no match for me. These enemies are here for me to poop on. Great poop on? What? Okay, weak against thunder. That's good to know. Oh, look at that. She defended it. Probably because he's kind of squishy. Ow, 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 ow. Now you gotta get it, Bobby. Increases the accuracy of the shot and cartridge. 1.25. Good to know. Good to know. Let's go ahead and throw out a healing because she's already at half heal. And we'll go ahead and use Jack to pick her off. Like I said, I'm totally down for using all of his MP-based speed attacks just because his sword skills. Because now that we have the PS MP repair, we recover MP. It's not very unlikely that he won't be able to use one of his attacks per battle. And at that point, it's just a matter of leveling up his abilities through that means. Because it lags, I can't show all of it. And it's especially lagging because we have Emma, I'm sure. We get the Change Staff. Sweet. The Change Staff, pretty straightforward. It changes the colors of gem blocks. Ta-da! We'll skip the battle for the moment so I can just demonstrate the power of the Change Staff. The Change Staff! You can also, I think, combine them with like power tool, like some of the other tools and stuff. So it's a pretty cool device. Oakley dokley, let's keep moving. So in here, now's a good time to kind of ignore some of the gems that we run into, just because, especially the encounter ones, since our encounter ratio isn't an issue, and we're thrown into our very first trapped battle against a mimic. These guys are nasty. They tend to hit pretty hard, so you're going to want to, hit hard back. We're going to analyze it, even though sometimes I don't think it always works, but we'll try. And we'll use Accelerator Speed Fang for that little bit of extra damage. Booyah! And look at that, he's still standing. Ooh, wow. Almost took her out. Like I'm saying, he can be a tough cookie. Full show. And we don't even know how much health he has. Great. We know he has a lot of experience, but not enough to warrant using a card, but he seems to be weak against all forms of magic, though I think that's actually a lie. Since Jack is up, gonna get his turn first, we'll use him to heal for sure. Let's go ahead and hit him with something. Let's hit him with Thunder Fang. We haven't used a Thunder magic yet. And since we know he's faster, bigger, faster, stronger, better, let's have Jack heal Cecilia just to make sure she lives. Remember, if we were maybe 1 or 2 levels weaker than that, she would have gone down instantly at the end of that battle. Material! Yeah! Fast predators, slow children. For those of you who remember that. Oh no, I guess he is weak to it. Whatever. But as you can see, he's not. He can be tough because of how hard he hits. And neat enough, we get a duplicator for our win. That's really why we went and fought him too. Ooh, giggity goo. Silver harp is our. So we get a silver harp and a duplicator for winning, for taking part in that battle. So definitely do it. It's worth it. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to beat it, but whatever. Some people are special. No, I don't feel like fighting right now. I've already done a spectacular job dealing with that mimic. So now the white gems, as you saw, they teleport you to different parts of the map. Interesting. And we're walking and walking and walking. Let's go ahead and check this little guy over here as we get a scene with Emma. This type of system, even with my eyes closed. Well, while your eyes are closed, zip. Just kidding. That's just awful, I know. Alright, let's keep moving here as we can actually do that. We'll head east, picking up the vitality gems as we go. Alright, let's grab some good vitality gems as we're walking here. I had a little bit of lag again. Still, you know, Fraps is nice and all, but I've been having a little trouble with it regarding my PS2 games. But, you know, emulators can use lots of resources, and since I own all these games, it's not a big deal, but I don't know. It's just really this PS2 one that gives me the most trouble. But what do you expect? What do you expect? Oh, see, I failed. I didn't do it right. This is how you actually do the puzzle. Derp. Pressing gem. Not taking gem. Go away, I'm busy. Trust me, it's the same 3 enemies you saw. The big fat googly things are weak to Spectre. The other one, the little girl doll looking thing's weak to lightning. Ooh. So hard. And now we need to do some teleportation. Kerblamo! Holy shit, it's like real magic. Not right now, god damn. I know I need to, well, I should be doing more of these battles, and I know I'm not, but whatever. Guess we'll fight another battle now. Okay, running, running, running. When there's no lag. Okay, there we go. Again. And again. Not this time, chumps. And ta-da! Okay, so now we've got a whole bunch of little gem teleporter thingamajigs. We gotta make our way pretty much across the area here in order to get to where we want to go. Let's just go to the middle one for the time being. So what we need to do is cool blimey. And I'll be doing a let's play of that game if you already know the reference to that one. As that'll open up the door. And hopefully we can reach, nope, we can reach that one way out there in the distance. For treasure! A Gela card, which is always loved. Now that the bosses are starting to give us the amount of Gela needed to make it worth our time. If you don't want to use the MP repair trick that I showed you guys earlier, this is definitely the best strategy for Gela. And I know if you're not using my strategy, I have to know the bank's financial situation for you guys is tough right now. Just deal with it. You'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be a freaking K. Shit may not go your way, but it will be okay. Oh! And we're thrown in battle. Okay. Alright, let's see. Now we gotta use Mr. Mouserton to get over there. Move it, Handpan! You gotta earn your cheese, bitch. Ta-da! Alright, and then we're obviously gonna do the obvious. No, not right now. I know I said earlier that we really should be focusing on a lot of our fights, but, you know, to each his own. And we're walking. And picking up vitality goodies. And let's go ahead and go to the end here and grab us some treasure. Lucky cards are always welcome in my inventory. Followed by a potion berry. Speaking of lucky cards, how many do I actually have? Just the one. And we already know that we're going to be using our lucky cards primarily on Cecilia because we need to get her to level 50. Once she hits 50, don't worry about focusing on her anymore. That'll give time for the other guys to catch up. And it'll all make sense, guys. It's just that's kind of the real deal with that. We have 5 Gs and 2 force carrots, which are also always welcome. Now here's what makes this tricky, guys. This one is... I hate this one. We've got to do it from certain angles. And I'll tell you now, it sucks a lot, guy. It really does. It's not that it sucks. It's just a matter of doing this with the right... Oops, shit. It matters on how you choose to do it. Kind of screwed it up already, so let's go ahead and reset ourselves, shall we? Yeah, I already screwed it up. It's offset for a reason. So let's do it the way they want us to do it here. There's no easy way around it. You just got to do it the way they tell you. Kerboink! This one is tricky, but not so much, not as much as you think. Kerblamo, Kershmoigen. I said Kershmoigen, and Kerdongle, and Kerblamo. Ta-da! See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now we just have to make our way across. Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that's where I'll be. I'll tiptoe through the tulips with me. For all of you who know what that is, you're old. However, you'd have to be really old to know who that is anyway, so whatever. Alright. Look at that biggin. He's very mighty. Let's see. Okay. Don't go near it! It's a trap! Your luck with ancient artifacts is excellent. Good job, all of you. You're almost as good. You know what, lady? I'm gonna kill her. Alright, you know what? After hearing her say that, beer time. Oh yeah. Give me a hand. I'm going to examine this golem immediately. She's going to make it turn and cough. She could do that to me any day. Just kidding. Not into... Nope. Blah, blah, blah. The name is Asgard, meaning Fortress of the Gods. I wonder if Thor's going to come out of that thing. The anti-phasing shields that were installed on both arms seem to be the source of its name. Secondly, it's well preserved. The golem is only shut off, not damaged. In other words, it's just in sleep mode. Nice. It's different from Lithia. It's just sleeping. It's quite possible that Asgard could work if all the conditions are met. Good to know. Hey, that means... Don't get all excited. Wait until you hear the last point. Oh my god, the lag. Ahem. Third, we tried various things, but we couldn't find a way to start Asgard. You don't say. I will not give up here. And I missed whatever that was. For that reason, Mr. Mouth. What are we going to do even more? Of course we are. Don't move your mouth, move your hands. Wait a minute. Don't tell me that mouse can control them. You have that backwards. Besides, I'm a princess. I don't do menial labor. funny. Whoa, where's that mouse going? He's too tall for me. Yeah, well, I wonder how she's going to get freaky with that thing's massive horns. And all the terrible jokes that I could make going along with that. I like how Jack sleeps. He's just full spread eagle on the floor. He's hanging out. He's chillaxing, right? The first teenager that told me to chillax, I slapped right in the face. Fucking tell me to chillax. Punch you right in the boob. Chillax, man. It's gonna be okay. Shut up. You tell me to fucking chillax. I'll punch you right in the hooter. The best thing is for you to keep sleeping as you are now. Currently, Felgaia is not that different from the one of 1,000 years ago. It's a barren world of battles repeated. Yeah, no shit. We've been doing nothing but fighting. To be someone other people wanted me to be, I was denied the real me and began to hate it. What is the real you? Who are you? I know how that goes, babe. They only love you for your fine talents. Or because you're bone rich. Ideal princess and tried to forget the real me. Now Aldehyde has a different hope for me. I must complete my mission as a shaman. As a she-man. She-man. Fight, do you? Huh? Can you hear my words? You know, to me, if the golem is talking, it would be more like a derp kind of sound. I can't imagine this golem being somewhat intelligent. If you make a loud noise, everyone will wake up. And I'll be in trouble! Everyone knows you're awake. They will treat you like a weapon. They will force you to become something you do not want to be. You're willing to wake up anyway? I want to play. I'm going to love him and feed him and name him George. I like how Handpan and Jack sleep all in the same position. May I ask you to help me protect them? The cat. By the power of Grayskull, I will awaken. I have to entertain myself. This game's story, as great as it is, it's just there's some moments where it tends to just drudge on for a little longer than I'm willing to deal with, and this was one of those moments. This scene is so overdrawn, it just drives me nuts. How in the... We tried everything we could to come up with we could come up with yesterday. Why is it moving now? Because Cecilia worked her mojo. I talked to him a little. Because he wanted to. I told him about the big wide world. Oh, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow is only a day away. You know, can you imagine Anne singing that song and then the golem's crushing her? It would make me happy. Interesting how it wakes up to the princess's voice. So the absolute power is ours. With the super weapon, we can attack their stronghold. Not a weapon. Asgard, lend us your large hands. Lend me your ears. Touchdown! Go with us, Asgard. It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. I wasn't sure if Asgard was giving us a touchdown call or raising the roof. Yay, yay! As we get a really cool scene Remember, all these scenes are not available in the original game. In the original PlayStation release, this is all new content, so I hope you guys are enjoying a lot of this, because this remake of the game didn't sell many copies in the US, so there's very few people who've seen this version of the game in the US, other than through things like Let's Plays and game walkthroughs and stuff. So, you know, if you check out this Let's Play, be aware you might be a few of the first people to actually see a lot of this footage and experience the game in its entirety. I totally threw that card out there, bro. And I've been drinking heavily since, like, noon. And remember, in the original game, you only had the 3 main characters. You could not use Emma, Jane, or, the other guy, Magdalene. They were all unusable, so keep that in mind, too. What are you doing? Trying to stop it? Yeah, really, this is a good question. Down the monsters and take the teardrop back. I think she's contemplating. Back to Adelheid before you do. For my research and study, there is something I need to know, and if it goes well, I might be able to make the Emma motor more powerful. We shall see. What's that? That's right, if you really appreciate this opportunity, Jack's got some knee pads in his coat for you. Wait, where are you going? Here I ship, I will go back by ship. Wait a minute, what? He's a really hard worker. Okay, sorry. Couldn't help myself. Alright. Now we have Asgard, one of the 8 mechanical giants of legend. Asgard is a vehicle designed to travel on flat terrain. May be boarded and disembarked in the same manner as a ship. Essentially the same, okay. Can ford shallows. Okay, so we really do not disembark from Asgard unless you are certain of your safety. Good to know. I do not fear death. Death fears me. Oh, look at that. Seems like he's got a way to help us get around. You know, in the original game, I always just assumed you went inside Asgard, but now we know the real truth. He carries them everywhere. That kind of sucks. I was hoping to get, like, a nice personal cabin inside his belly. You know, some beds, some cocktails. That way when I travel in style. I know I'm an ass. Alright, so now we are in Asgard, and look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, he doesn't just kick ass, he hovers about. But he can't cross the water like the sweet candy, so that is a small, minute concern, but something to be aware of. Now we're going to head into the Arctica region, so you're going to want to be very, very careful here. And now you can't do searching while inside Asgard. So you're going to want to make sure the coordinates of wherever you're going are correct. If you go in the wrong place, bad things can happen. So we're actually looking for a puzzle box, which should be right around here somewhere. And like I said, the enemies around here are tough, so not too keen on picking fights right here. Probably not far enough south. Oh, you know what? I think it's over here. I don't have any means to move said boulder. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. It's in this forest that we can't go through. Yeah, look at how many encounter things we just had to blow off. A huge amount of them just to stay out of the battle. As you can see, I'm walking pretty far away from Asgard. I actually went and got back inside him just so I could travel a little further. It's over here somewhere. Yikes. The one place Asgard cannot really reach. Oh my god, the encounter's almost over. Almost out of encounter ratings. Hopefully we can... Oh, we can't squeeze through. Wish us luck, guys. Any battles we get into are forced battles at this juncture. Sweet, we made it to the puzzle box. Like I said, it's a tricky puzzle box to get to. Just because of all the dangers that can be located out in Arctica. And you don't want to fight battles out there. You really don't. You know, when it's that bad, you don't want to deal with it. Okay. So this is one of the, in my opinion, this is an ultimate combo puzzle. It's one simple process. We're gonna pull this north. Let's move it 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's put you right next to it. Let's put over here, pretty much all the way up. And there. So now that we've done that, let's do this. Now this is always cool. I always love doing these types of puzzle boxes. Booyah! Big insta-win. Who doesn't like that? See, that wasn't that hard, was it? And this one's important because it's worth, you get 10 G's for your trouble. So, and 10 G's is 10 G's, right? So like I said, if you're not using that trick I mentioned earlier, money is money at this point, and 10,000 Gela is, that's a lot of Gela. That's like a big upgrade right there, helping build part of your town. Helping rebuild parts of Aldehyde. That's all that is right there. Just raw, awesome, epic winness. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to Asgard before bad things start to happen to us. Woo! Now, we get the luxury of item hunting. Yay! And, a few of the items that we're going to take care of, which are actually over here, we're going to pick up just a handful of things. 3 items in particular, I believe, is all we can reach right now. And like I said, we're going to ride Asgard to most of these locales, just to be on the safe side. So I think I rode a little too far south. Well, no, I'm south, where I want to be, but I need to go this way. Along the coast. And it should be around here somewhere. There it is. A tiny flower. Not like we get a lot of those, but whatever. The next one is Gela. It's 3 G's, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say... It's like... Oh, geez, where was it? Really gonna trap me there, are you? As you can see, we can cross a shallow. And I'm trying to think. It was at 45 and 15, I think. And, sweet. Gela! An easy battle. Alright, so we got that, and now we need to get one more, which is, trying to think of where that one is. It's 3,000, I think. So it's actually going to be over here on this little island over here. 3313 is the number. Okay, that goes up, so it's got to be like over here. And there we go, all of the items that we can find as we get Windbreaker 2. So nothing too fancy, but still something that's worth going to get. So now that we've done that, you can obviously see a town that is available for us to find. So we're obviously going to go towards it. I said we're obviously going to go towards it. As we open up Court, I think this is Court Sign, yeah. Wait. Okay, so now that we're here, there's not much for us to really do, honestly. The merchant isn't going to have crap. He's going to have nothing. See, it's crap. I mean, we already have like 30 of almost all of these. I will refill it just for you guys. So there's nothing really important there. Let's go ahead and switch to Rudy. Let's head into this first house. And as usual, there is some stuff out here. So we'll go ahead and grab whatever we can find right away. 15 Gela. Nice. Useless, but nice. 15 Gela? What the fuck? Sure, was it supposed to be 1500 Gela? Oh, of course not. I guess I gotta get to that one through here. It's the only path I see. We pick out a potion berry, which is always nice. And there's a chest off in yonder, off over there. What is this? Who's this guy? Acreman. Rename, purchase, name tags. Name tags are can be used to change the name of any character in the game or NPC or what. And all you gotta do is stand close to a character, use it, you can change their name. Like we care. No, and we don't. We really don't. I really don't care. Now how do we get to that is the real question. Let's see. I think it's gotta be like, we gotta go like up here. And don't we have to use like, well, let's try throwing hand pan and see if that works. Alright, it works. And it's a crest graph. Let's go ahead and bind pressure. Because we don't have that currently. We don't have any water magic currently. Where's that bitch of a witch? The magic guild. Where's the magic guild? Where are you, magic guild? Oh, you know what? She's standing here. Yeah, see, that's just ridiculous. So let's go ahead and bind pressure, unless we already have it, which I do. So the question is, what do I not have? Alright, well, we'll bind crush, since I already have pressure. Can't think of anything else to attach to it, really, so, so there we go, crush and pressure are done. So now that we've done that, let's go and enter the first house over here. And we'll switch to Rudy. Rudy! Wow, look at this house. Oh, good lord, there's lots of stuff in here. 1 Gela, yeah. Thanks. That's the middle one there. Potion berry. It's a nice, very expansive house. 10 Gela. Force carrot. And the revived fruit! So that's a nice little house there with a bunch of crap. So we did that. Let's go into this house here. Derp, derp, derp. I see you, little friend. And you will be mine! Mine! As we get a breath mint for our trouble. Ow. Let's go in here. There's actually a lot of items in this town, surprisingly. As we receive a revived fruit. Yay! Let's go ahead and enter here. Nothing in here. Lame. But I think we picked up almost all the items anyway, so we need to go up and over. And it's this house here. Treat, troop, trap, troop, try, shoot, boot. And no goodies, obviously. Dang. Oh, we can use the lodging. Do we need to use the lodging? Not really. Though it will recover our encounter, so let's go ahead and use it. It's not like we don't have money to spare, right? Looking for a guy, I think his name is Nikolai. Nikolai! 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 Nicolo! Nikolai! Hey, maybe he was in this house and I just missed him. I know, I forget where he is. Oh, you know what? He is over here. I should have remembered. As we head down into the boiler room. The boiler room! And we'll check it for goodies. Obviously nothing. What the hell? Now, what does he want? Is this how do you obtain an arm? Well, if you give me your hand, I'll show you how to obtain an arm. Nikolai Maxwell. I am the arm meister in the village. 6 of my colleagues and I devoted all of our time studying the arm with the Wanderer Master Zippet Ronite. Woohoo! Say that 12 times. The arm you hold was discovered and restored by my master, so you must be Rudy Ronite. Old man Zippet's grandchild. Wow! Combo breaker, a little bit of Rudy here. Old man Zippet. Zippet! Zippet! Words cannot describe how much I appreciate your grandfather's teachings. He took care of the 6 of us. Just forgot all about it. I once found a powerful arm cartridge. It's stored at the barrier shelter. Okay. Can handle that arm, then you will be able to handle the cartridge. You must let me give it to you. Please accept this gesture of respect for your grandfather. I don't see a reason not to accept it. Thank you very much. Meet me at the barrier shelter. It's located in the woods to the southwest. Good to know. Good to know. Now, here's the deal, guys. Because there's not a lot of world battles we'll have to do for a while, other than going in the forests, we need to fight dungeon battles because it's going to start eating into our XP. The more traveling we can do without the threat of being attacked, then you can understand the more this becomes an issue. Because we won't be able to dish out damage and stuff under certain circumstances. So anyway, guys, on the next episode of Let's Play Wild Arms Alter Code F, we head to barrier shelter and find out what's going on with all of that good stuff. You know what? I lied. I really do lie. I'm sorry. Well, let's go do it now. It's not a big deal, really. Let's just head to barrier shelter right now. How about that? Because I know this next zone doesn't really have any enemies, I don't think, and there's not a lot, really, any puzzles. Alright. As we enter here, this is a freaky looking place. My master, the berry can only be accessed by a retina scan, but because a small child could wander in, it is easily opened from inside. I don't know if I quite understood that because I powered through it, but whatever. It's open now. It's time for us to get to the ultimate. Oh look, there's other stuff down here too, guys. For the most part, so we'll have to keep that in mind later. Probably can't do anything about it right now. So far, no battles of any sort. Make me walk around like an ass. Let's go ahead and bomb it. Kerboom! And we receive Mighty Avalanche. It's a 12 heat-seeking bullets. Okay, really quick, guys. Those 12 bullets hit random targets. It misses a lot. So it's a piece of crap. But if you attach the special ability lock-on, the forced ability lock-on, you'll actually hit almost everything. It's actually even kind of useful if you use it on one enemy. 12 hits in a row. Not bad. But personally, not my favorite. Like I told you, I prefer some of the other ones. I prefer the other ability the other cartridge far more. So, something for you to keep in mind. Turned out to be a talented young man who can handle the arm with ease. OP as well. It has been a decade since I last saw him. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. He tells a story in bits and pieces about his early days as a wanderer. They used to touch me all over. They used to give me blisters on my ass. Just kidding, guys. Those weren't blisters. Ooh! Zeppet Rope Knight, a wanderer who took the lone orphan Rudy under his wing, as if Rudy Likewise, Rudy loved and respected Zeppet like a grandfather. So for all of you guys who are wondering about the origins of Rudy, we've gone through 15 hours of game only to now figure it out. We can use it to help bring people together instead of just using it as a weapon. Yeah, let's all huddle around under the gun and sing Kumbaya. It would be an interesting accomplishment. Little by little during their travels, Zeppet taught Rudy, and more importantly, Zeppet taught Rudy to have the heart and the desire to save people. Yay! Until amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I farted because I don't know the rest of the words. Sorry guys, I can't do it anymore. I shouldn't be singing so much. You're trying to enjoy the video, and at the same time, this is like such drama. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of Wild Arms. But to me, it's just, some of this drama is a little over the top. Considering this, to me, is the weakest storied Wild Arms, arguably, of the first three. Well, it's thought of the Master as too tough to die. Kind of a shock to hear. Yeah, all people die, numbnuts. I know the Master would have told me to look ahead and think of a way to honor his memory instead. Well, at least he didn't get naked and do the tiki dance. Strong-minded me. No, I had a big wallet. That's how I got really good with it. Around your age, you can handle. Alright, wait a minute. I knew it! Booyah! What are you doing here? You all know each other? Oh, no, I've never seen these people before. Nope, not ever. Great. Yeah, Magdalene and I will be upstairs if you need us. Oh, good dear Lord, no. No! She's the best, even if she acts brusque sometimes. Yeah, I bet. Hard work, we were able to support the orphanage here. So if you're not in a hurry, how about joining us for dinner tonight? How does that sound? We're on a journey and we're kind of stuck right now. We are more or less looking for something that will help us to continue our search. Do you have any information, eh? Give it to us. Give us the information, eh? There's a lab where my colleagues and I once studied aviation. We even built a device for experimentation. That's what I like to hear. And far out success. Well, given our lack of technology and know-how, we decided not to pursue the study. It would be very difficult, but there's a possibility of picking it up in the future. That'd be cool to be able to fly. It's to call the building the Epitaph, since the tower was full of dead theories. To the Sea of Wind, okay? Let's find something useful there, and well, if you go now, you can still make it back here in time for dinner. Very tempting. The Sea of Wind Epitaph is to the northwest of this village. It's not very far to be aware of monsters. I would advise you to be well prepared. I am always prepared! I'm hungry for action, hungry for blood. Hell, I'm just plain old hungry. And the disturbing part right now is I'm kind of I'm a few levels lower than I would be happy at, so I'm a little disappointed about that for the most part. But I mean, we can definitely turn a lot of that around. I don't care. So anyway, now that we've done that, now I will save. And on the next episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 1 Alter Code F, we go to the Sea of Wind! The Epitaph. The Sea of where I cut wind? What? We'll see you there.